You're watching Canada's Talent, and we're here with Bobby Curtola.
Fortune teller, can you see what my future's going to be? Can you see it all?
A long time ago, Beatrice. But it was a great time. I was a young guy, and I was at the right place at the right time with the rest of the right people, and we got those hit records and changed my life.
So what award did you win?
I won the Artist of the Year for the first Juno Award for RPM, which has now become the Juno Awards. Thanks to Walt Grealis and Stan Cleese, they actually started the first national magazine for the Canadian music business in our country. And I was one of the first guys to be recording in Canada specifically, not going anywhere else. And I got really lucky because of the fans. I sort of fitted the mold of the Bobbies and the Frankies and the Johnnies, and it worked. Thanks to those great DJs who played those records.
So what type of music did you do? How would you describe it?
Well, they called it rock a ballad back then. But one of my records that really hit internationally was a song called Fortune Teller. I had a version of Karina Karina that was top 10. Had a song called Aladdin, Fortune Teller, and I had a song called There's a Girl in School That I Adore. She's a cute little girl.
5'4", she's got a personality, the talk of the town. She sits 3 rows over.
Boom, 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 and 2 seats down. That had to be you, Beatrice, and I wish I was 22 years younger. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. What does it mean to you to be Canadian?
Well, you know what? Those days, the special thing about being Canadian was that we lived in the shadow of America for all those years, and we all thought that we had to work harder to get there. And because of how we felt, being country folk, what happened to the Canadian music industry is unbelievable. The Canadian artists that are now accepted around the world is because of the work ethic we have as Canadians to just try harder. And the talent has always been here. But there are so many artists that have really ended up belonging to the world that were really born and raised in Canada and were ours first, but now they belong to everybody else too. But I was very proud to be a part of the first pioneering to actually go coast to coast and have radio support us, and it was a great time in my life. It was a wonderful time, and I received the Order of Canada for all the charity work I did as a result of having some recognition in the music business and all those hit records. And in a crazy way, God's been kind to me, and I'm still doing what I love to do. I'm still singing in the casinos, and I'm looking at management and getting more involved in artist development and television. I really believe that the new medium for the record business is, besides radio, is the video aspect, but not in video form. I think I see more shows in a little bit of a different way to present the music. So it's an exciting time because of the internet.
So have you been attending other events during this week, or what have you been up to for Canadian music?
I'm sort of looking at all of it, just having a look to see where everybody's at. But to me, it's so interesting that the world has come to Canada to see what we've got to say and who we've got to present. So usually in years gone by, it was us trying to get into those other markets, but they're all here now. So it's a whole different time for the artists of our country. And I guess the best advice is that if you're dreaming about being in the music business, now's the time. Throw your hat into the ring and become a part of all of these conventions, because people from all over the world are coming looking for artists.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. Keep rocking.
Will we meet on a busy corner? Will she know that I'm the one? Will I be like little Jack Horner? Get myself